Okay, to start you out, I want to say a quote from a man named Don Cardong. Yeah, very interesting name. This comes from a website called brainyquote.com, and he said, "Without ice cream, there would be darkness and chaos." And wow, was he on point with those words. And apparently a lot of America agrees. I got a statistic off an article titled, "How much ice cream is consumed in the U.S. each year?" And it said 5 gallons of ice cream are consumed per person every year in the U.S. That's 20 million pounds of ice cream as a country. Now, if you look back to one of my earlier speeches, you know that I'm kind of a connoisseur when it comes to ice cream. So when I demonstrate to you on how to make the perfect ice cream sundae, including the materials you're going to need in the process for construction, I've got a lot of experience. Now we're going to start with materials here. First off, you're going to need a bowl. And if you couldn't figure that much out for yourself, you probably do not have the skills necessary to make this by yourself, and you should get parental supervision before starting. We're going to need 3 spoons. 1, obviously, for eating. The other 2 I will get to in the process. We're going to need 2 smaller bowls for the hot fudge and the hot caramel. We're going to need a scooper, because we're civilized people. We do not scoop the ice cream with our hands. You're going to need vanilla ice cream, but specifically Edie's slow churned vanilla ice cream. You cannot go wrong with this ice cream. It is absolutely delicious. You're going to need hot fudge and hot caramel. Now, I know Hershey's makes this thing called chocolate syrup, where you take it out of the fridge and squeeze it on your ice cream. You need to get rid of that crap if you want to make a good ice cream sundae. Go out to the store with $5, pick yourself up some hot fudge and some hot caramel. Now, whipped cream, I personally am not a fan of whipped cream, but if you are, you may certainly add some whipped cream when you are done. And now getting right into the process here, we want to start by letting your ice cream thaw out for 10 to 15 minutes before you begin. Just so it gets a nice soft texture, it's easy to scoop into the bowl, things like that. Now for time purposes, I have already allowed it to thaw out. And what you're going to want to start with is 3 to 7 scoops into the bowl. 3 to 5 if you're not a teenage boy, so you can't really just eat whatever you want and not gain any weight. 5 to 7 if you are a teenage boy. I'm going to do 5. You know, you got to watch that figure every now and then. Okay, next up, you're going to want to take one of your small bowls. You're going to want to take your hot fudge and your hot caramel here. Open that up. Take one of your other 2 spoons that I had you grab and scoop some of that into the small bowl to put in the microwave. You can use the same spoon. I just don't like my food touching, so I have to use 2 separate spoons to do this in 2 separate bowls. Now, you're going to want to take these and put them into the microwave for 30 to 40 seconds, depending on how much you put in. And I'm going to do that right now. Enjoy this cool transition when I'm gone. Now, after 30 seconds in the microwave, you're going to have your melted hot caramel, your melted hot fudge, and this is a very important step. What you're going to want to do, you might have to use a spoon to get the hot fudge out, it's thick, is slowly lather that on the ice cream in dots, in circles if you have enough and it's melted enough, all over, counterclockwise, concentric circles towards the center. Get all that out of there. And there's your hot fudge. Now with the hot caramel, you want to do the opposite. You want clockwise, concentric circles towards the center. Very important. The taste will be absolutely ruined if you do not follow that step exactly. Now we are almost done here. I actually believe we are, unless you are somebody who wants to add whipped cream to the top, which you could do right now. Now, also, there is a certain way to eat this ice cream so you get the best taste possible. Now, what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to get a bite with this clean spoon you have left. Get it up to your mouth, and with no teeth whatsoever, you're going to get the ice cream into your mouth, chew it with your gums. No teeth. No teeth at all. And then you're going to swallow. Excellent. Just like I thought it would be. Now to wrap things up here, today I taught you how to create the perfect ice cream sundae. And if you do this, you will be eating well for the rest of your happy lives. And since I started with a quote, we're going to end with a quote. This one's from a different website. My hands are sticky, excuse me. This is just quotes about ice cream is the title of the article. And this is from a man named Joseph Epstein, and he said, "Not to like ice cream is to show oneself uninterested in food." And I couldn't agree with him more. Thank you.